The Ming Tombs by Jennifer McWilliams
and Chase Talbot.
Located 50 kilometers north of Beijing, the Ming Tombs serve as the final resting place for 13 of the Ming Dynasty emperors. The site covers an area of 40 square kilometers and was built over the course of more than 200 years. Dragon Hill on the east and
Tiger Hill on the west
stand like generals, guarding the entrance to this sacred location. Chotsa, do you know who is responsible for choosing this sensational site?
Why yes, Jinshu. Emperor Zhu Di, who reigned from 1402 to 1424, moved the capital of the empire from Nanjing in the south to Beijing in the north, and chose the site for the tombs based on the theories of geomancy and feng shui. Meaning wind water, feng shui is an ancient system of aesthetics that uses the laws of heaven and earth to improve life by establishing positive qi. The first of the tombs built by Zhu Di was the Chongling tomb from 1409 to 1427. Zhu Di began building this tomb while he was still alive so he could be assured of a secure afterlife.
Encompassing 1,956 square meters, the Chongling is said to be the most magnificent of the 13 tombs. Supporting this awe-inspiring structure are 32 enormous posts, the largest measuring 14 meters in height.
Located at the foot of the Heavenly Longevity Hill, the buildings are square in the front and round in the rear, which represents earth and heaven respectively.
Although burying concubines along with their emperors had ended during the Qin dynasty, the cruel act was not thoroughly abrogated, and Emperor Zhu Di's tomb includes the remains of 16 concubines.
However, this dastardly process was finally abolished with an edict issued by the 6th Ming Emperor Zhao in the 15th century.
Finally, an emperor with a heart.
Jinshu, have you heard about the Sacred Way?
Flanked by 18 pairs of hulking stone statues, the Sacred Way, sometimes called the Spirit Way, leads directly to the Chongling tomb. This path is a pathetic representation of the sacred walkway.
These figures are far too malnourished to provide any sort of protection for the emperor in the afterlife. Tombs of successive emperors were built alongside the Sacred Way, thereby making the way the primary road for accessing all of the tombs.
Another titillating feature of the Sacred Way is the Dragon Phoenix Gate, which lies at the end of the walk. Upon passage through this gate, the emperors believed their souls would rise to paradise.
Located 27 meters underground, the Dingling tomb is the burial site of the Emperor Wan Li, built in 1590. In 1956, a small stone was discovered which read,
"This stone is 160 feet from the ceiling wall of the funeral chamber at a depth of 35 feet. What an enigmatic inscription!"
What luck! Using this clue, archaeologists found the entrance to the emperor's burial place. Main features of this tomb include
the stone bridge and the Seoul Tower, which form the entrance to underground chambers. Porcelain, jade, cloth, and silk fabrics were found in the tomb, as well as
Tomb treasures! The golden crown and 4 phoenix crowns for the emperor and the empresses are among the most valuable tomb treasures.
For this move, be sure to keep your foot at no greater than a 45-degree angle.
In 2000, the site of the Ming Tombs was classified as a UNESCO World Heritage Site according to Criterion 6, which indicates
the Ming Tombs are dazzling illustrations of the beliefs, worldview, and geomantic theories of feng shui prevalent in feudal China. They have served as a theater for major events that have marked the history of China.
Wo man fei cheng jing ben kan guan xi san li